We're on an adventure today. We're going across the Daufuskie Sound. I just left Harbor Town and we're headed to Daufuskie Island. Gonna shoot a video about Haig Point, all updated 2025 information. You're gonna love it. Stick with us. So the house behind me with the red roof, a client contacted us because they saw the YouTube videos, came over to Daufuskie Island, Haig Point, and purchased this house. We really appreciate it when people watch videos and contact the John Weber team. By the way, if you're seeing this video for the first time, please subscribe. I put content out each week about the lifestyle in the culture of the Lowcountry. Today I'm on Daufuskie Island. Anyway, beautiful home overlooking the Daufuskie Sound. Absolutely fabulous. Closed price was around $2.7 million. When you buy in Haig Point, you must join the club, and that is $65,000. And the annual dues are $18,000 a year. But you have your own island. Daufuskie Island is an island off of an island, and the other island is Hilton Head Island. So Harbor Town is 1.25 miles away. You take the water taxi, members can do that, cost $8 one way. You're there in 5 minutes. If you want to go to restaurants, you can do that, or go shopping in Harbor Town, or whatever you want to do. You have your own world, but yet you're separated from everybody else, which is pretty cool in this crazy world. So anyway, just wanted to tell you all a little story about someone contacting us and purchasing this house. So more to come. I'm here with Carolyn Welch, who's fast becoming an expert on Daufuskie Island and Haig Point. And she's got a little story about the lighthouse behind us, which is in Haig Point.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
It's the lighthouse was in use from 1874 to about the 1930s. It's not your typical lighthouse. It's called a range light. So this is the backlight, and at further south on the Daufuskie Sound would have been another tower light that the ships would use to align themselves to come into the Daufuskie Sound. And as the tides changed, they would shift that light to keep the ships in
And what about
deep
the
water.
mule? The mule.
The mules, I think the mules used to pull the lights.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Okay.
1930-ish, when it was decommissioned as a lighthouse, it kind of sat here unattended to, exposed to the extreme wind and hurricanes. And in 1984, when International Paper purchased Haig Point, they commissioned to have the lighthouse restored. The story goes that the lighthouse is haunted by a ghost named Maggie.
Okay.
And when the contractor came out to appraise the job or look at the job and figure out what he needed to do, apparently he saw a beautiful face, and it was Maggie.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't really have much interaction with her. They started to do the renovations, and two of the workers were seriously injured on the job. One broke his arm, and I forget what happened to the other guy. But the contractor came back, went about halfway up the tower where Maggie liked to sit, and told her, "We're not going to tear down your house, we're going to fix it." And then there was no more accidents.
We give you the inside scoop of the Lowcountry.
Yeah, Maggie.
Thank you, Carolyn. That's very, very good. So just remember Maggie.
I keep looking to see if she's
Maggie
watching
May.
us.
So anyway, onward and upward, on to the next place.
On to the next place.
Point. Thank you. So well, come over to the Haig Point Golf Club, which is currently being refurbished, and they have a little outside area here for sandwiches for lunch, and look what I stumbled on. Daufuskie Island bourbon, Daufuskie Island spiced rum, and Hair of the Dog Daufuskie Island vodka. They have a distillery on the island. This one here is aged for 1 year. Whoa. I'm from Kentucky. Anyway, just thought I'd pass that along. You can get a little taste over here on Daufuskie Island. I'm in the Plantation Homes area, and this is an area that you can rent, and the rentals are managed by the Haig Point rental company. And my team member, Carolyn Welch, sold this house for a little less than $400,000. So those type of numbers are doable in the Haig Point. So I'm here at the Haig Point Beach Club, right on the Calabogie Sound. At the pool, got a little bar over here, and a great place to eat that's on the second floor, and you overlook the sound directly across to Harbor Town. You can't beat it. I'm here at the golf club in Haig Point, decorated for Christmas. But this is known as a concierge club, to where you can take your golf bags, and if you're going to Harbor Town, they'll take it directly over there. Or if you're going to the Welcome Center, which is the Haig Point Embarkation Center, which is a great spot, water taxi takes 5 minutes, and coming from the embarkation point takes probably 30 to 40 minutes, something like that. Tops 45. Anyway, they'll deliver your clubs. Haig Point, 1,100 acres. The number of home sites that it's platted for, it's a little over 600. And they've got a ways to go to reach that number. But there's still a lot of very active people here living within Haig Point. And, you know, we get calls all the time, Haig Point, Daufuskie, all the time, because it's actually kind of romantic. You're going to be living on your own island, and you're a mile and a quarter away from a pretty busy island. So anyway, pretty cool. At the tennis facility, very, very nice. And they have a tennis shop here, and fitness, and everything all around where the golf club is. So you've got the total package right here.
So I'm standing at the mansion in Haig Point at the Tabby Ruins. This structure was made sometime between 1700 and 1800, so it's pretty old. It's made out of tabby, which is burnt oyster shells that turn into lime, mixed with sand, ash, and whole shells, and then put together like a cement. The building that I'm standing in, there's 3 ruins. These were communal buildings. So possibly it was a chapel, a hotel, not a hotel, a hospital, or a communal dining area. And these have stood here for 200-300 years, and they're still standing.
So I'm in the Strawn Mansion here in Haig Point. A little interesting background on this. It was built in 1910 in St. Simons Island, Georgia. And in 1986, the developer of Haig Point, who we think was International Paper, dismantled this house, shipped it up here over 3 days, 2 barges, stormy weather, and then put it back together again here in Haig Point. There are 4 guest rooms upstairs. They use it for discovery packages. If you're interested to come over, they do have a discovery package, which we hope you'll call the John Weber team, because we can be buyer's agents for you. And the other is members and guests stay here. So it's kind of a central meeting place for members and guests that come in right off the ferry. So anyway, Strawn Mansion.
Ready?
Equestrian Center, right here. You can see this horse has got his winter coat growing. They've given him a little haircut. But they have a beautiful equestrian center here in Haig Point. A lot of great amenities. Racket sports, tennis, pickleball, equestrian, unbelievable golf course. I've never played the golf course, but it is really, really nice. Right here on Reese Jones Golf Course. I don't have my sticks with me. That is a shame. Working today. Anyway, they're bringing a doctor onto Daufuskie Island, and then they're going to have a small little medical center right here in Haig Point, but the doctor will service all of Daufuskie Island, which is really big news. The other news, just to tell you a little bit about, Daufuskie Island is divided into big, large tracts of land. Melrose was a fabulous resort in the early 80s, mid 80s, and through real estate crashes and things like that, went defunct. Long, bloody history of the whole thing. And apparently a company has purchased Melrose called Whitestone, so stay tuned on whatever happens there. The next tract of land is called Bloody Point, and there's an individual who has purchased that tract of land, and he is buying lots back and homes back. He has the first right of refusal if there's a real estate sale. Not exactly sure what's going on down there, but it is oceanfront property, and it's really quite nice. And certain celebrities do own a house in that area. So anyway, that's the latest on Daufuskie and Haig Point for now. That's about it from Daufuskie Island today. It was a good day. We came over and met our client who purchased the home on the beach. They are thrilled beyond belief. Just as a reminder, if you do see these videos, please give the John Weber team a call. Daufuskie Island is something that intrigues a lot of people, and I think you have to come over to see it to understand it, because, as I said, you're on an island off an island, but it's fantastic if you like to get away. Please subscribe to the channel. I've put a video out each week on the culture and the lifestyle of the Lowcountry, and I think that's about a wrap today. It is a gorgeous day in the Lowcountry. It's late November. It's probably 62 degrees today. Just beautiful, crystal clear. Come down and see us. Find your dream home. Might be Daufuskie Island, Haig Point, who knows?